Hi, kids. So I've got a quick 5-minute overview of the Renaissance. So hold on. The Renaissance was a period of time from the 14th to the 17th century in Europe. Now, that's a long time ago. That's like 500 years ago, approximately, okay? The word Renaissance means rebirth, rinascimento, okay? To be born again. Now, what was reborn again? There's a clue on the page. If you pause, you'll find it. The Renaissance came after the medieval period, sometimes called the Dark Ages, in which people had forgotten about the great works of the classic Greek and Roman period. Now, look at the timetable. You see the classic period and the Renaissance period, and in the middle is the medieval period. Now, what happened was, in the medieval period, somebody turned out the lights and they forgot all about the classical period. Until in the Renaissance, they turned the lights back on again and they started thinking about the amazing work that had happened in the classical period. So it was reborn, okay? The Renaissance artists wanted to remember and celebrate the great work of the classic period of Greece and Greece and Rome. Now you can see there's a statue, an ancient statue in Greece on the left, and on the right, there's a statue of Michelangelo's famous sculpture of David. Very similar, aren't they? So they were using the same ideas. Now, why did they want to use the ideas from Greece and Rome? The Greek and Roman empires were two of the greatest civilizations in history, okay? So they had created amazing things. You can see the amazing buildings on the top. That's, oh, I've forgotten the name, in Greece. And you can see some guys debating about politics and democracy and these amazing ideas, philosophy that came out of Greece. And on the bottom, you can see the Colosseum in Rome with the Roman army as well. Okay, one of the most advanced armies of the time. Now, the Renaissance started in Italy, okay? Also the home of the Roman Empire. Now, why else did it happen in Italy? The Renaissance started in Florence, Italy, and spread to other city-states in Italy. Why Italy? Because Italy had become very wealthy. Italy was a center of trade, okay, buying and selling things. Lots of very wealthy people in Italy, such as the Medici family that you see in this photograph here, okay? Now, what were their ideas? Humanism was one of them. During the Renaissance, they believed in people, that they should be educated and learned in the classic arts, literature, and science. It looked for realism and human emotion in art. Compare the two pictures. You have a picture of the baby Jesus with his mom, and you have the picture of Mona Lisa. Compare, which is more realistic? Talk to your teacher about it. Pause the video now, maybe. The Renaissance was a secular movement. They wanted to move away from the church. Have a look again. Compare the two pictures. Discuss, okay? The birth of Venus. Who was Venus in the Renaissance art? Renaissance artists. Who were they? Now, I'm sure you know their names. Leonardo, Raphael, Michelangelo, etc. Who've also given their names to the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So they must have been very important. Leonardo da Vinci, the Renaissance man. Leonardo da Vinci was a master painter, sculptor, scientist, inventor, architect, engineer, writer. He was also a superb painter, sculptor, and architect. That's 10 things. So have a look at some of his work, okay? Again, pause it and talk with your teacher about it. Michelangelo and the Sistine Chapel, one of the most amazing, beautiful pieces of work that I'm sure you're all familiar with, the picture just behind me. In 1508, about a year after creating David, the statue we saw earlier, Pope Julius II called Michelangelo to Rome to work on the most famous project, the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel. Now, there's some of the most famous artists of the time. Now, that's just a little tiny piece to get you started on the Renaissance, okay? Talk to your teachers about it, discuss. I'm sure you guys know lots of things about this period, a very important period, okay? See you later.